All right, welcome back into the locker room. Coach Winters, I think you said it best after the game last Thursday up in Saginaw. That did not look like the Wayne State Warriors. That was not indicative of the product you guys have put on the field the last couple of years.
Yeah, we were not very pleased with our effort and with our execution. It was just an entire team breakdown, and it's hard to explain why. I really don't know why, other than sometimes you just throw those games out that you can't play very well.
You know, we've talked about it before. This team in adversity, it seems like hand in hand the last couple of years, and overcoming adversity was certainly a major focal point. I guess it's business as usual for you guys. You guys just move on? You have an extra couple days to prepare for Northern Michigan. How's it been in the last week since that game?
I think our kids have been focused. I think that they've worked very hard. I know that Northern Michigan got our attention with their huge win last week, and I think that helps us, and it helps us keep our focus.
Coach, it's something that comes up quite often when you and I have had these chats the last few years. The GLIAC conference, we tend to think it's the best conference out there, but there's a constant re-education in this conference as well. When you think you know something, you don't. The level of competition in this conference is incredible, and I think Grand Valley found that out last week with that trip up to Northern Michigan.
Yeah, I think that especially in the North, you have to be ready to play every week. Every team is good. Every team is very talented. And if you have one or two injuries, it really knocks you out of it. And I think that's what happened with Grand Valley. They lost a couple quarterbacks, and that hurt them. But Northern Michigan's a good football team. They're big, they're physical, and you have to be ready to play.
Yeah, let's talk about this Wildcat team as you guys host them at noon at Tom Adams Field. It's a situation, to me, Coach, where I look at this team and you say to yourself, okay, not much was going right. I mean, they were winless in the conference, and to get Grand Valley last week and the way that they did it is impressive. But as you said, and as we've talked about so many times, you can't sleep in this conference. At any given point in time, somebody can step up and get you from behind.
Yeah, as we prepared for each game, for example, Hillsdale played against Northern Michigan before they played us. And you watch Northern Michigan's athletes against Hillsdale, and you say, well, these guys are pretty good. What's going on with them? But as you saw last week, they came together and put it all together, but they're talented.
Let's talk a little bit offensively. I mean, they put 38 points up on Grand Valley. They've got a new quarterback. I mean, their longtime quarterback left last year and everything. What do you expect from the Wildcats offensively?
Well, their running back's back also. I expect them to spread it out and to try to get mismatches. They've got very good wide receivers, and the quarterback to run it and be a dual threat. And I expect us to play the kind of defense we always play.
Defensively, I mean, again, granted Grand Valley had some injuries, as we know, but defensively to hold that juggernaut to 10 points, what kind of defense do they employ?
Well, at times they're a gambling defense, but pretty much they're pretty conservative. They're going to sit in zones and make you beat them. And like I said, they're big and physical up front and good linebackers. They're a talented defense.
Coach, before we let you go, of course, we always have to ask you, what are the keys to a Warrior victory on Saturday?
Well, with every game, I think you have to start playing an offense a little bit. I mean, obviously, we always talk about our defense and our special teams, and we're usually pretty consistent. But offensively, we've got to put some points on the board. We've got to move the football. We've got to control the football. We want to get time of possession, and we want to get some positive yardage.
All right, one last thing before we go. Any words of advice or encouragement to my color commentator this week, a guy by the name of Josh Rennell? Are you familiar with his work?
Josh Rennell's awesome. I can't wait. I won't be able to listen to him, but I can't wait to get the reviews because people will love him. He's so energetic and enthusiastic, and he's a Wayne State Warrior all the way. So we're excited about Josh.
Outstanding. Best of luck, Coach, and look forward to talking to you again next week.
All right, thank you.
That's Coach Winters.